Oh! Waha!
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back. I'm TheRedOne, and this is a very special segment I'd like to call Versing the Donkeydonk. Here's my special friend today. His name is Donkeydonk. Say hello.
Hey, it's Donkeydonk here again. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So let's do. I'm gonna take it upon myself to pick the levels because I want to do a level. I want to do a circuit all about me.
All right. Well, this is your episode then.
Okay, I'm gonna do my favorites and none of yours because.
Well, we did. That's fair. We did one of my favorites.
Oh, we did?
That's
I
only
already
fair,
forgot.
But, well, we should. I'm sure these won't be as good anyways. So.
Well, they might even be better. You don't know.
Well,
my
see.
levels are pretty good. I know. I've kept you in the dark on my favorites, but
Well, we'll let the chorus talk.
Okay.
Keep talking. So I noticed. Go ahead.
I love Koopa. I love Koopa Cape.
Okay. Why is that?
Because it's Koopa's level, and because it is a cape.
So would you say Koopa Troop is your favorite character?
And
why or why not?
Well, no, he's not.
You don't have to say why not.
Well, no, but I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you why not. Cause he's small. I do well with him, but I don't like him. He's just a little bugger.
It's such a shame when you do well with someone, but you just can't. I'm the same with Rosalina.
I know. It's like I divorced my third wife because she just we were so good together, but I just couldn't handle her.
Didn't like her.
Yeah, I didn't like her. It's same things with Koopa. Same
None
thing.
of us really liked her either, so I think what you did was for the best.
Thanks. I still lose some sleep over that whole debacle. She took half the kids.
We can find solace in that she's gone. She's out of our lives, so.
I think about her every night, so she's really a big part of me still, even though
that's a waste of time. And
she said she didn't want to be with me anymore because I was a pussy.
Oh. Speaking of pussy, our sponsor for today.
Oh, talk about
is
the sponsor, yes.
National Geographic.
Yeah, National Geographic. They
agreed to pay us 75 big ones.
And that's huge. We'd really like to thank National Geographic because their generous sponsorship has given us enough money to buy a 13-inch standard def TV.
Yeah, and I went on eBay. I hopped on Amazon actually, and bought myself a Sega Dreamcast to hook right up to that.
Whoa,
But it turns out the TV's a little too modern and the cords don't really fit. So and they have a no return policy or anything.
We agreed we would one, not spend this money in advance, and you would consult me before you made any big purchases.
What about the television?
We agreed on that. It would increase the quality of our videos, and we thought that would be good for the business. But you just went ahead and bought
the Dreamcast. So.
Yeah, what is that? A workout machine? Are you gonna? I saw that.
Stuck it to the wall.
Ugh. You are a scoundrel.
A scoundrel and a rapscallion. Yeah, and let's keep in mind that I'm your dry counterpart.
That's right. Do you like Dry Bones as a character? Because I feel like I like him. He's better to look at than regular Koopa.
He's my favorite small character.
Yeah, he's cool. And I like the fact that they call him Dry. Like I'm your moist brother.
My moist brethren, really. So I got a bluey coming at me. Aggressive items.
Yeah.
That'll happen. There's a lot of blue shells.
Now you love aggressive items, right? Like
I do.
You live and die by them.
You get at least 7 blue shells per circuit.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Would you say that enhances this rubber band effect?
Oh, big time. I think that's the whole purpose. Oh, and you'll notice I did a little finish line swoop with the blue shell.
That was nice. I did see that, and I respect you, and I cherish our gameplay, and I cherish our love.
Well, I cherish our love too, and I would never want it to end for any reason. So.
Well, thank you.
I love you.
You know what else I love? We'll talk more about that later. I love National Geographic. And
Me too.
I'll tell you why. Why do you love it first?
Well,
Because
sometimes I'm sitting in my couch and I'm saying, yeah, I'd love to see some tigers or some bobcats.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, I flip open my latest National Geographic. It's got all informative pictures of lions, pictures of bobcats. Just last week I was reading one that was about humans, and they had pictures of humans. So
That's great.
There's a lot of pictures about whatever you wanna see. So.
And a lot of people think you have to go to a dentist's office or a restroom to get these magazines, but that's false. You can subscribe for 10 easy payments of $62.67, or you can buy them at a magazine stand or a book club.
You can check out even Amazon has some.
Amazon has some? I didn't know that. Okay.
They have a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I assume they have them.
So check out Amazon.com for National Geographics. They're really good. But let's get back to this race. You like this level? Desert Hills?
Well, no. As we stated before, I'm not the biggest fan of the desert levels. I don't think they're very fun.
Now why? Because for me, they're the definition of fun in the sun.
Yeah.
Well, I think
we're different people.
Well, so you've got an icy heart, if that's what you mean, and I have a fun-loving spirit. Yes, we are different.
My levels to be interesting.
Well, we have the spiny cactus dudes. We have the sun. We have the falling pillars of stone.
Those actually aren't in this one. So.
I beg to differ. And what you don't like this ending part with the swoops, the harsh turns?
I do like it. I used to hate it. But I got used to it and now I like it.
So you like this level now, and everything you said against it is you're taking that back. Is that what I'm gonna believe?
I can do that for the sake of argument, for the sake of this.
Okay, thank you.
This program. So
now, what I like is when you shoot a lightning bolt off. Not only does it strike everyone down, but in these desert levels, it kills all the spiny cactus guys.
I do like that too.
Yeah, I don't know for how long. Do they come back? Can you say?
Yeah, they
can you
come
speak
back.
to that? They do?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. I guess I never noticed.
They reappear.
Oh.
Well,
that was a close one. I got blue shelled right at the end there. Ooh, not doing so good.
Yeah, and I get a perfect going. And this is your favorite.
Yeah, so. I really wish you wouldn't, steal my thunder like this.
Well,
like you did my.
Intentional. I'm good at the game. So.
You done?
Well, I can be done.
Okay.
That's
because we need to plug our sponsor a little more. National Geographic.
It's the yellow magazine. It's yellow in color. So remember that.
It's a good way to remember it. I remember Playboy because it's got nude women in it, and
yes.
I remember National Geographic because it's yellow border. Also has nude women in it sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes when they're focusing on nations and different cultures.
Yeah. So there's a plus, and
if you want to get your gym wet, get it wet to National Geographic.
Yeah, Moist Tip Central over there.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get back to the game.
So you picked Waluigi Stadium as your third favorite.
I do. I like this level. Did you ever play the GameCube Mario Kart at all?
Actually, I did not.
You didn't?
No.
Wow.
I've only played Wii and Nintendo 64.
I remember you saying Daisy was the dark horse of the princesses. I'd say that the GameCube Mario Kart was the dark horse of the Mario Kart series.
Really?
Yes. It
just very underlooked and
very. They tried taking a different direction. You have 2 characters per cart, sort of like a double pronged dildo, and
right.
And you can switch between these characters back and forth by pressing the Z button, and
that's an interesting setup.
Yeah, you could
That's
even
bold.
Yeah, it's bold. That would not be bold to say that. It's bold.
Yeah.
And you could actually play co-op.
So you can, what you're telling me is you can be driving and then you can switch to the item thrower?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I
And the
like that
person
game.
in back could even lash out and punch passing drivers.
Wow, that's awesome.
It was a lot of fun. And they also introduced every character had a special attack, which was kind of nifty because you could mix and match characters with different attacks. You be Diddy Kong and he has a giant banana peel, and you pick Baby Bowser and he has a giant green shell. So that gave you some more of a choice when picking the characters, because picking different characters actually did something. Did you follow me, Charles?
Yeah, that's different from this, where the characters psychologically might matter,
But other than that, it's more the carts that determine
right.
your
Emphasis
stats.
is on the cart. That's right.
But yeah, I'd say this game is faster. A big criticism with the GameCube version was that it was slow. It felt...
See, I don't like my Mario Kart slow.
I hear ya. I'm right there with you. So, I give that GameCube Mario Kart a 5 out of 10.
Wow.
And this one,
And that's the
10 out of
that's
10.
that's all she wrote, really.
And that's really,
Oh.
the end of the day, it's the numbers
You
that
really
count.
lucked out there. I got hit by a block.
Well,
Last second.
I don't think luck has so much to do with it, but
I think it has probably everything.
I'm glad you try to cover your tracks and backpedal with that excuse.
Those aren't really the words I'd use, so that's
we can agree to
that's
disagree.
not true. So,
Well, that's your choice, and I.
Alright, so
can't-
your fourth favorite level. Let's get on to that.
Well, I'm a classic guy, you know. Cutting.
Cut and dry.
Yep.
Cut and dry.
You got it. I like a good level that reminds me of my innocence as a child. And Bow's Cast 64, N64 Bowser's Castle. It gives me that warm and fuzzy feeling. I think you can attest to that.
I can relate. Yeah, it reminds me of my days when this was the darkest I got.
Yeah. Before the murder, before the two more murders after
Yeah,
that.
before I discovered serial killing.
Yeah, this is a good level. It has a lot of those womp guys, a lot of the rock droppers,
Yeah, a lot of womps.
a lot of womps, and I don't know. It's got a lot of twists and turns, a lot of chances to drop into lava, which you know is not my favorite. I have a hard time maneuvering through the lava.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got you with that.
But I got you with my banana, so
Well,
something. I don't.
I'd
Pretty
say
sure I hit you.
yeah, I think you did, but I got you with the bomb, and
That was a good throw.
it was it was. Oh,
But here comes
did
the
I
blue
hear?
for you.
I like with a blue shell you can hear the noise coming, so it's very like you have to brace for impact.
Yeah, it gives you a chance to really reflect on it.
Yeah. Some say it elicits a specific human response called the blue shell tight,
Ah,
where your muscles in your deltoid and your sphinctoid, they get tense when you hear a blue shell coming at you. I mean,
I feel that right in my sphinctoid.
I read that and I instantly said, yes, this
This is correct.
This is-
100% true.
yes, it's going on in me, and now I have to clean it up.
Clean it up. Don't
And,
want to leave any of that hanging around.
Nope.
So,
Um,
well, fun fact, fun trivia about
Yeah?
the Womps. In Mario Party 4, Womp was actually given his own board.
you don't say,
His
really?
own mini board.
That's
It was a special feature. It went underlooked in Mario Party 4 because
great.
it was a hidden special almost.
Well, I like how they gave Womp his own world to play in, because he's he doesn't get much other than that. He's kind of pushed under the rug
Yeah, and
most
you know
of the
that
time.
was the strength of Mario Party.
Yeah.
Was each character was given its own little life.
Yeah, own little time to shine, if you will. And those games were very interesting because they weren't made by Nintendo firsthand. Like that Nintendo gave them the rights to their characters to Hudson, and Hudson makes the Bomberman games.
I had no idea about this.
Pretty cool.
This is a fun fact indeed.
I'll say. And you know what else is fun? And I can't speak its praise enough. National Geographic.
Yes.
They
pictures of tigers. They got them.
Yeah. They're our sponsor, and we just want to thank them again for this glorious new TV that we're now playing on. It's a masterpiece.
And my Dreamcast.
Well, you should have cleared that with me. I'm still.
We talked about that, and we're past it. We're through it.
No, we didn't. We're gonna talk about it some more. I know you want this to just be
I
forgotten.
Thought we were pretty much done.
No, you're gonna return it.
Okay.
That's the final.
Well,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Strict no return policy. So.
We're gonna have to write some emails because we don't even have this money yet.
You try that, and we'll see. You tell me how it goes, and I doubt you'll be able to do anything. So.
All right. Well, you won.
All right.
And congrats to you. Yeah.
Thanks.
Hats off to the chef.
Yeah.
But that's gonna wrap up this episode of versus the Donkeydonk. If you guys enjoyed, I'd really appreciate you hitting that big like button. Give us some self-esteem, because it's kind of in the gutter since last episode. We got chewed out in the comments section. I mean, guys.
And that's fine if you have some criticism, but if you don't, you shouldn't be talking.
Yeah.
So.
I believe it was the skunk in Peter Pan that said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't talk, because we don't want to hear that.
Because, we're done with that, so...
But, again, thanks for watching. Shout out to our sponsor. And I'm the Red One. And this is Donkeydonk.
I'm Donkeydonk, and thank you, Nat Geo.
We'll talk to you later, guys.
Bye.